It's Week 8 of the National Football League.
And we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson.
He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Colts and the Jaguars, and it comes your way next.
Colts entering play. They've got all W's on the ledger so far. A perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they're hitting their stride of late. The Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. A short throw pulled in by Woods. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, partner, it's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
For me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you've got to understand you can.
In motion, the tight end. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. The same outcome.
Open week comes a little bit later in the year, but when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it, and that's what they're trying to get done here.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 14. Off the option, here's Taylor. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short. They run once more with Taylor. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. So here are the Jags now set to get their first drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice. He leveled the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some.
2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, offensive, unlike backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They'll look to throw again. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And so close, he gets it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's going to try and take off with it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Ball is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And now off to the races down the right side. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Colts. Here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because
they go play action here on 1st down.
There we go. Finally get some pressure on the young guy.
At the 37-yard line. It looks like a loss of right around 11. Drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw.
Right, great coverage, man.
And incomplete. Well, the incomplete.
And get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Colts offense.
All right, second place behind Lamar Jackson.
And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see, and they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion.
Now it's Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll wind up getting 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get
It's alignment said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And they'll run. This is Trey Sermon. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
They've created a nice.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They just keep it.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Oh, there we go. Touchdown. Let's go.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Colts are able to widen their advantage. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in.
To make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, ETN. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Julie. Memories, maybe the 85 Bears trying to move the ball against them, 2000 Ravens. Heck, how about the late 60s, early 70s Purple People Eaters, the Minnesota Vikings. Hard to move the ball against those types of teams. They were maybe hoping for a little bit of a back. Continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retakes center stage. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's
of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 30. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And taking it across midfield and inside the 40. Richardson looking to throw this. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Richardson. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
An emphasis on these calls. They want to take care of these quarterbacks who are in vulnerable positions when they're passing the football.
Got a man, it's Pittman.
Oh, we're picking them apart now.
A great return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now it's
Ready.
Sermon now on 1st and 10. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
The Colts got a strong first half from their quarterback, Anthony Richardson. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission.
The football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And they've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Thomas brings it in. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And down to the 7-yard line. Be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to throw here. And he's got it. Touchdown. Christian Kirk. A 7-yard touchdown.
In that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Here's the Colts now as action. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency.
Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Check. Hurt. Ready.
Oh, the option to give to Taylor here. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
Go.
Here's Richardson to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
Offense, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Sermon. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Well, you certainly have to give a little, taking their time and making it work.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds Taylor, complete. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will.
18, Pioneers. 19, Lions. Ready.
Now Richardson. Connecting over the middle with Downs. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
First down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Or they run the option on 2nd down. And he takes this one.
Just go, AR.
Anthony Richardson, his 3rd touchdown, number 19 on the year. And the Colts are able to add on to that lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
A crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Touchdown, Jaguars!
Oh my God, was it a touchdown?
5-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. And 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Let's go now.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
And haven't found an answer yet to slow down the running game.
And they'll try and run for the first with Sermon. And Sermon is not going to get there. Great work defense. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Get it.
QB sneak, Richardson. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Like a short distance, but a yard in this situation, not easily done. So big compliments to the guys up front for creating some space, and especially the guy taking the snap and finding a spot, finding a sliver and open.
Street, baby.
To the right side, this is Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 118 yards rushing for him now.
Yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Richardson looking to throw. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 37. Have it on 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Ready?
Now Richardson back to throw it. Hunter Henry brings it in. So the completion good for 6 yards. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Let's close this one out.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he'll get into
Amazing.
touchdown, Indianapolis. Home from 19 yards out. And the Colts are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. This is caught.
Oh, man.
Touchdown, Jaguars. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates.
Looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. The toss here, and he coughed it up. And
Oh, wow. Are you freaking kidding me? Get him, Richardson.
Inside the 10.
Oh, man.
A touchdown as they finally stop him down. Throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And he'll take this one in.
Oh, man, they're making this a game.
Travis Etienne with his sack.
Check, Bobcat. Ready.
Now it's Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the...
Defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And
Crunch time now.
Ready.
back to throw. Here's Richardson. Quick slant here to Woods. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 30-yard line.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively, they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Richardson. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Liking 18. Let go.
On the handoff, Taylor. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
And he continues to pile up
A few inches.
Panther Street. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Richardson to throw it. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Henry. And here come the whistles and a time
to 1.
Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. Go.
QB sneak, Richardson.
There we go for the win, Rocky. Let's go, man.
It's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Closing stages.
It was a fun one, that's for sure.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
There we go. Defense ends it, man. 7-0 now.